I've always wanted to live in a private resort with a gorgeous tropical house with absolutely no neighbors to bother me. So when I came across this house right here, I knew I had to recreate it. It's called a Brazilian modern home design. And I'm sorry, but if this was my house, you would not hear from me in like a solid 10 years. Like I would just stay at my house. So we're going to attempt to recreate this house, except I suck at floor plans. So this should be fun. This should be fun. I mean, I guess the good thing is we have a reference photo to base it off. So the first photo is this one. A lot of concrete. I see a stair leading up to the second floor. So I guess what we might do is build like a really big mountain where the house is gonna go. You know what? It's been so long since I built a house. Like, how do you even build a house in Bloxburg? It's been that long, guys.
Well, shit.
Oh, I just realized we're not gonna have room for a garage. Okay, I'm gonna change this up a bit. So obviously we're gonna have stairs leading up into the house, but joking, they're not stairs, actually basic shapes, because stairs are ugly. See, this can go like right here. That's perfect. That's all we need. So then this way we can have a literal underground garage. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna have to split this up into two parts. Maybe this first part we can do the exterior, and then part 2 we can do the interior, because there's one thing I am not good at, and that is building super fast. Not me, soz babes. I've been playing this game for over 2 years, so tell me why I struggle so much when it comes to picking the material. You know what? If I like this house enough, I might become a roleplay channel. Just keep this house. I am so stupid. Why did I not paint the walls first? Now I'm gonna have to go around all the walls and paint them because I'm stupid. See, this is why you don't follow building advice from me. Okay, now the fun bit, which is adding even more mountains. Jeez, look how huge that mountain is. That is one big fat mountain. Now everyone's favorite activity, which is watching my money go down. $7,000 for a roof. Every time I add a roof in this game, I want to violently throw up. That's how expensive it is. Like, what do you mean you have to pay for your furniture? Like, in Roblox? Okay, $1,000. That's actually not too bad. And boom! We have added our mountains. The more I look at them, the more I hate them. We're gonna fix them up. This is why I hate adding mountains in Bloxburg, because literally nothing is ever good enough for me. The mountains have to be more realistic or I won't like them. So if you're a Bloxburg noob, that's okay, babe. That's okay. Just put mansard roofs and we spam them in between these little tiny mountains we've made, and it looks a little bit more realistic, except this mountain. What the hell is this? I'm leaving it there. I feel like Bob Ross every time I build a house in Bloxburg. Ready? Add some Bob Ross music.
Let's get started.
So we're gonna gently add some gorgeous little mountains inside this curve, and we have successfully created the illusion of a nice, realistic mountain on the hills. Thank you. That was my impression of Bob Ross. And there we go. We've officially made some mountains. And then everyone's favorite activity, which is adding the trees. I'm adding these cheap $150 trees. I'm gonna mix them with expensive trees, but this way we can just add more. You know what? How about I just show you? I'm literally adding them everywhere. I don't want there to be any blank spaces where I can see ground. Absolutely nada. I remember when I used to place down trees, I would always keep them the same color. With peace and love, do not do that. If you're gonna place down a lot of trees, make them different colors. Spice them up. Like, babes, this isn't a kindergarten coloring book. No, no, no. We have to be level 8 to place down the coconut palm trees now? Bloxburg, are you actually joking? That is so rude. I remember you only had to be level 3 to place that down. I'm only level 3. Bloxburg, don't do this to me.
Okay. It's not okay though, it's not, you know, on Roblox.
Anyway, we're placing down palm trees because we're going with a tropical resort type of feel. A little rainforest moment. So if we're going with the rainforest vibes, we of course have to add the rainforest trees. I also want a lot of palm trees along the entrance of our house. I'm so mad about that. Bro, I'm so mad. I was gonna place down so many of those little coconut trees. It's not even funny. Bloxburg really said, you can level up your gardening, loser. Oh, okay. I love it. It looks amazing. Okay, I think the mountains are done. So now we can finally start recreating this house. So first thing is obviously our garage door. This is gonna be an underground garage. It's a very top secret. You cannot see me. me. As for these stairs leading up into the house, I would add railing, but you know what? Where's the fun in that? I was gonna add these compact bushes all along the mountain. That's literally gonna take like 10 years. So instead we're adding them on the footpath. You know what? The more I look at the photo, the more I'm convinced it's AI. I don't think that's a real house. I think I just got pranked by AI, but you know what? Who cares? Because I'm making it a real house right now. Okay, so we need to make sure this house is super secure so no one can break in. So you know what I've weirdly been obsessed with lately? Layering my fences. I don't know why, but having these two fences back to back from each other. Looks amazing. All right, and there's our entrance. Very gorgeous. I can't really add a floor down until we have the layout of the house. So by the looks of the photo, as soon as you walk up the stairs, we have a little pillar here and you can't really see what's going on at the bottom. But you know what? I have a feeling it's an extra room. See how like you walk up these stairs? What's underneath here? Like what's going on? I know we have this floor and then this floor, but like what's going on underneath here? No clue. Okay, I think I've worked out the floor plan. Okay, so in the basement, we have the garage. In the first floor, we have the pool room, the living room, the kitchen, entryway. This is where the elevator is gonna go. And then on the final floor, we have my bedroom, the bathroom, my closet, and the laundry room. So I think that looks good. As accurate as the photos? Absolutely not. But that is a-okay, my friend. I think what's gonna make this house look really accurate as soon as we add the roof around the house. See, this is why I could never be an architect. This stuff just stresses me out, man. Any of you are an architect, you're amazing, and I don't know how you do it. Now, you know what confuses me? In this photo, they have a little third building over here. What the hell goes in this room, huh? We can't really add a third building because this is just the bedroom. However, in the bedroom, they actually have a see-through roof. So I guess we have to add that as well. I would love to have a sky roof, except I feel like the sun would wake me up in the morning and it would annoy me. Now, in the photo of the bathroom, they also have a skylight roof where the bathtub is, which means one more skylight roof here. You know what? The top of this house kind of looks like a face. I don't care because no one looks at the top of the house. Unless you're skydiving over my house, but I don't understand why you'd be doing that. I remember when I used to skydive over people's houses and break into them. Oh, so fun. Okay, so you can't really tell, but I think the structure of the house is done. Now you're probably like, Alaska, what goes all the way over here? The pool. Guys, this house has a floating pool. So I reckon we can have the balcony around our house by like a 2-block. And then for the pool, by the looks of the photo, it's very long. And in another perspective of the house, they also have this little Zen building at the end of the pool. Okay, so where is the pool? Pool. Am I blind? Where is the pool? Oh my god, it's right there. I definitely knew that. We ain't no brokies. We're gonna have a big pool. Big, deep pool. 35,000. There we go. Okay, I know this isn't as accurate as the photo, but you know what? We're gonna extend the pool, make it all around the house. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Jeez, that actually looks incredible. I've never been this excited to build a house in my life. I remember you guys made me bulldoze my dream home. So you know what? Maybe this can be my new dream home. Hopefully you guys won't let me bulldoze this one. So now we need to build this round archway. I think I may have made it too thin. That's a bit better. I think we're gonna use pillars because pillars aren't as big and bulky compared to walls, and I feel like it just looks better. And I think we're just gonna make the roof out of a basic shape. You know who this house looks like? I don't know if you guys have seen Chris Hemsworth's house in Australia, but I feel like that's what it looks like. We're making this a little bit different than the photos. See, in the photos, it doesn't have these gaps, but I'm adding gaps because it looks a little bit better. Also, what the hell is going on with that roof? Oh my gosh, that was the most ghastly roof I've ever done in my life. There we go, that looks better. As this is a floating pool, I didn't want to add a structure around the pool. However, I want to add lots of plants, so we're just having like one single layer around the pool. See how the pool looks like it's surrounded by grass? That is kind of the same illusion that I want to do. If we just add these compact bushes, it kind of just gives off the same illusion. All I know about this house so far is that I started off with $9 million. Now I only have 8.7 and it's already cost $300,000. Okay, so I think our infinity pool's done. This view though is without a doubt the nicest view I think I've ever done. Also, remember this wall back here is floating. So if you're recreating this house, just make sure to go around and fill in all the gaps that I have not done. Because there's one thing that I love to do in Bloxburg, and that's forget to fill in gaps. And you're left with scary open spaces like this. What the hell is Jesus, this is terrifying. Fill this in. I can't live in a house knowing that there is a big empty space like this. Do you know who could live in there? Scary people could live in those gaps. Okay, so now we can start painting this thing. This is pretty easy considering the majority of the house exterior is made out of concrete and a little bit of cobblestone. Okay, I know this is risky, but my go-to material is usually concrete. But what if we do dirt stains? This looks a lot like dirt stains. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna test it out. I don't want to hear no, ew, Alaska, your house is made out of dirt. You know what? No, it's not. It's an illusion. Get pranked. My house is not made out of dirt. I'm lying to you. Oh my god. There's a massive empty hole in my roof. Don't you love that? You know what? We'll make this a balcony. Have some grass on our roof. Okay, why did the dirt stain actually look good? But you know what? Let's just keep that in between us. If anyone asks, my house is not made out of dirt, okay? Now, for the walls, we're making this literally black walls. Every wall you see is going to be painted black because the majority of the house is going to be made out of windows. See, all the second floor and the third floor is made out of windows. So windows, 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 windows. And I guess wherever we have empty spaces, we'll add some wood to the house. Oh my gosh, I'm painting the back of my walls as well. What a shocker. And in the bathroom, we also had windows. Actually, in the bathroom, we're gonna add one big window. Oh, that looks better. And I kind of hate the look of all these chunky windows together. So I think I'm gonna fix it and add two big windows instead. Wow, look at me being all buildery. I can't even tell you the last time I built a house in Bloxburg. I'm a little bit rusty, guys. So there we go. Much more neater. You know what? We're also going to do the same downstairs. I hate these little windows. Oh, that's so satisfying. That just fit perfectly. Now, for downstairs, I'm actually going to knock down this wall. I know how I said I wanted a very private house, but we're going to create a fake sliding door. Why? Because I'm fancy like that, okay? How do you even build a fake sliding door? I'm just going to use it out of a basic shape. And then I'll just outline it with structural beams. Oh, yes. Stunning. Look at that fake door. Amazing. So the exterior of the house is honestly nearly done. So the cool thing with using reference photos is we don't always have to stick to the reference photos. We can kind of just add whatever we want until we like our house. So for me, I'm adding lots of plants like everywhere. I literally want this house to look one with nature. Oh, some of these hanging plants, low-key forgot they existed, not gonna lie. These are actually perfect if you're doing a tropical house. They are super expensive, but you know what? They're worth it because they look good. We won't do them around the whole house because that's going to look a little bit tacky, but maybe around the corners. That way it's a little bit subtle, not too crazy, not in your face. And yeah, I think we are done with the plants. Obviously, you can add more plants if you want. You can literally add them wherever you think looks cool. So then the last thing we have to do is lighting, which I should have done first because now I'm an idiot and I have to try and fit it in between the leaves because I am a moron. But I think I'm just going to add some neon lights around the walls. You can even add them underneath the roof as well. Preferably add the lights before you add the plants. Don't be an idiot like me because then you're gonna have this problem. You can't place down the lights because the plants are already there. You know why I want to make this house look so good? Because when I built my dream home, I remember one of you guys being like, you can do better. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna try my hardest to make this house look better than my previous one. And the last bit of lighting is these seeker ceiling lights on the roof. So that way, if an intruder breaks in, at least they know that there's a house here. Like, I'm only adding lights to make it easier for the intruders. See, at nighttime, that looks very subtle. And then last but not least, our door. Jesus, my alarm went off and I've never jumped so hard in my life. That scared me. Okay, one final touch is pillars. Yes, I know there's no pillars in the reference photos, but I don't care. We're adding pillars. Why? Because it makes the house look more realistic when there's pillars holding it up. Oh my god, can we talk about that LED light? It's not even on the roof. Oh my gosh. You know what? I need to fix that up in part 2. But I'm just gonna add a little cylinder in the corner for some support. And then, ladies and gents, I think we are done the exterior of our house. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more and I'm definitely gonna fix up this light because what the hell is this? But I think it looks good so far. I'm pretty keen to decorate it because it's got a lot of potential and the view is amazing. So I hope you enjoyed part 1 of me building my new tropical home. So far the plot comes to $393,000. So I guess we'll see how much it cost in the final part, which is in part 2. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you in part 2. Be there or I will trap you in my basement. Bye!